Searching for words of lone wolf emerged to the herds of land child, 10 power from the first to the third. The manpower in the merchants to serve, but only wait and flooded no grand showers when the thirsts emerge. Just like I'm here to live my life as a sin. I'm only human in class, I'm only student, so I'm writing with them. No need for pen, no need for piece of paper. I need to win, I need to weed and vapor. They flouted and I need a baker. Annihilation after hibernation. Out the pains after the vibrations, praying under condensation. The thunder came amongst the solid Satan. Sun is changing in the fires, glaze of patient, and my time is racing. And I rely on intuition when we stand in the demand, and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the plans and cut the ties with an vision. Whatever, hand in hands, but enterprising was the mission. It's a jungle in the streets outside, no way to safe. Hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive, and it's stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive, but it's stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. You see that 20 motherfucker that just ran out here? That's real paper. That's real clients. Try it, honey. There's something wrong with your shoulders or something. Lost in my thoughts, alive soul, lost in the courts. My guys know, my soul that a portion of course. It's mind cold, but that's the cost of remorse. Eli's froze, his fire and eyes closed with no remorse for the loss. It's like he's here to live his life as a sin. He's only human, his past. I'm going to lose until he rightfully waits. No need to both, no need to feed the favors. Remain thrown beside the needle takers. The coat whiter than a sheet of paper. His dedication after desperation. To the clouds, only destination. Living without expiration. We got the gift without an explanation. Try and spot him at his resting line and got him like an exclamation. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the plans and cut the ties with inefficient. Whatever, hand in hands with enterprise, it was the mission. It's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. Hundreds of police outside, can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, though we strive and it's stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and it's stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. Hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, though we strive and stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along.
So, welcome to Smoke Session. I am your host, Popular Shadeen. And I was on with Big Bro earlier. I was so unprofessional. My fucking phone was dying. Hey, babe. Wifey's on. So unprofessional. My phone died, so I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't even go back and forth. I hope you see this and actually got time and Wi-Fi to hop on real quick, but what did we start off talking about? We started off talking about this tank issue, man. We're talking about Tank gonna fight Keith Thurman. I don't think y'all remember when Keith Thurman said when he was out of shape, when he was having surgery and rehabbing, he was up to 200 fucking pounds. You don't send Tank up on no shit like that. What the fuck wrong with y'all? That's not what you do. What the hell wrong with y'all sending Tank up? You know what I'm saying? And everybody talking about Tank will knock him out. Tank will do this. Tank will do that. Try to clean that up. See, you gotta smoke that. Tank can do this, Tank can do that. Tank ain't said shit. He ain't said a damn word. Not one word as Tank said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand where this come from. That, you know, I think that's a ploy to get Tank name out there, get Keith name out there, because Keith need a fight, and Tank's gonna get a big fight. So if a casual fan think that Tank can because he don't went up from what is it, 126, 130, 135, 140. They figure he the next Floyd, he can make it up there, and he's got more knockouts. So they figure that. But in all actuality, he's gonna drop back down in weight, 135. He's gonna get to fight wherever the fuck he wants because in that weight class, he's the money man. Ain't nobody else. Just him. So if we're gonna dive into that for a little bit, what fight are we gonna see next from Tank, Devin, Ryan, Lomo, Teofimo? Like everything's up in the air. We don't know who they're gonna fight. So I'm saying that, man, that's So we're not gonna get no big fights there. We're gonna get some push around, some run around for a minute before we get a fight that we want. That's just the way that's gonna go. Nobody else gonna say nothing about it, so that's the way that shit gonna go. So then we go to how I feel about the heavyweights. And before I go into the Sean Porter Bud Crawford thing, there's gonna be a reason why motherfuckers we ain't gonna get that fight. They can happen. This is why we're not gonna get that fight. I'm gonna tell you right now why that fight ain't gonna happen. Up wrong side of the street. That shit right there, that wrong side of the street, that you in the wrong lane, all that shit. That's what that means right there. So, in all reference, we can't get what we want because promoters ain't working with each other and it's taken away from the fighters. Like the only reason we getting this Tyson Fury, the only reason we're gonna get this one, maybe like one in a lifetime PBC top rank card. It's because the main attraction is court order. So it'd be stupid not to showcase your fighters on some shit that you gotta damn do. It would be absolutely positively stupid not to showcase your fighter on possibly the biggest fight of the year. How could you not showcase the fighters that you want to see, that you think are the next level, the next big thing? Smoke that over, man. As long as these guys are not on the same network, we're never gonna get no fights. And even if they is in the same, if they are in the same goddamn promotional company, we still might not get the goddamn fight. The Tyson Fury, I don't got my disclaimer act shit put up right yet, so I can't do what Big Bro did. But Tyson Fury, he showed he's trying everything in his power to make it seem like it's that it's what's it called for? He's sure trying to make it seem like it's his fault. Like it's Deontay Wilder's fault. Like Deontay Wilder's making excuses. Deontay Wilder's doing this. Deontay Wilder's doing that. Deontay Wilder's in the gym. He's in the gym and he's getting ready to make up the biggest embarrassment that he ever had. And he ain't talking shit. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't out here motherfucking taking pictures with people buying cars and shit. No. He is here. He's in the gym. He looks sharp. He looks ready. And you look out of shape and then get knocked the fuck around the damn ring. So you backpedaling. Bro, you're not even backpedaling. You know what you're doing? Niggas from my era, you crab walk. Remember the crab walks you used to have it on Field Day? That nigga the crab walk king. That nigga the crab walk king. I'm telling you. Crab walking is what he's doing. Walking and crabbing. Mm-mm. You got top shelf. You got to speak your mind. Your mind tank. So we go because I just want y'all to see how like start off killing the PBC. Cause everybody doing some bullshit. Not everybody, but it's a few. There's more PBC than top rank. But check this shit out. How in the hell? I'm gonna switch lanes. I'm gonna jump right back down to 135 real quick, but I'm gonna stay with the same premise. How in the hell is Tiafimo and Tyson Fury? Two T's niggas, they know how to get out of shit. Tiafimo and Tyson Fury. Them niggas just wiggling out of these fights, man. Talking all this shit about what they could do and what they will do and what they gonna do, how they gonna do it. And then they trying to wiggle out of these fights. Like Tiafimo just wiggled out of that fucking fight with Cambosis. He just wiggled out of it. You feel me? Who else just wiggled? Who else just wiggled out of this shit? What's his damn name? Yeah, Tyson Fury. He trying to wiggle, but that court mandated, and that money that he owe Bob Arum, he can't wiggle out of nothing. You got a date with Destiny, homeboy. Destiny's called Deontay Wilder. It already ain't looking good for you. Your sparring partner's knocking you out. You ain't got your special gloves. That kind of confirmed the special glove shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They kind of confirmed the special glove shit that, you know, you got special glove, like, because your sparring partners are fucking you up. I heard that your sparring partners are just fucking you up. So you know what I'm saying? You push this shit back to the fall when we supposed to get that fight last month. You know what I'm saying? Last week we supposed to get that damn rumble. Since Deontay Wilder's a pushover, he's such an easy win. You can just take him out and finish him. Why you gotta wait so long? So who you gonna bring in to help you fight? Man, other than a biblical creature or a non-existent creature nobody ever heard of, man, you gonna get your damn brains knocked out of your damn left and right earlobe. Hope you ready. Gio, you looking a little scary there, bruh. You looking a little scary. Hold on, y'all. Yes, baby.
Yes, I don't have
Mm-hmm.
tax forward,
$100. Costs $100 for me to show you how to pop open them or demo with the light. Cause I got a candle. He wants this.
Skip. Do that. You goofball. Love you.
Love you too. All right, y'all. Tiafimo. Stop running, man. Stop running, bro. You're gonna have to face facts eventually and get it shaken with one of these with one of these lightweights. You can't just keep talking, bro. You can't just keep talking. I ain't watching you tight. You tight need to watch me. Check that shit out. But yeah. You niggas, man, listen, man. Teofimo, he was not undisputed. You about to just be a straight unified. You about to only have 2 belts. You're gonna give up the IBF. Because you're gonna either fight Cambosis or they're gonna give him that belt. That's gonna be easy pickings for Tank to go over there and get that title fight, win or lose. Because Tank trying to steal the JoJo Diaz fight from Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a bullshit belt. It'll be Tank's bullshit belt, but it'd be bigger. Like if fight wise, it'd be bigger. Fight wise, fan wise, it'll get JoJo Diaz more fanfare because Ryan Garcia has a big social media following. But when it comes to that class when it comes to the fighters in that class, he's at the bottom of the barrel. Or he's behind Rolly. You want to look it up? All you got to look up Rolly versus Ryan Garcia, and you watch Rolly smoke Ryan. Ryan was scared as hell in there. In Mayweather's gym. So I talked about the Wigglers because Teofimo. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Teofimo give Rolly a fucking shot, just to stay away from the top guys. Because your biggest payday is not Lomachenko. That is not your biggest payday, bro. When you did all them antics and got away, if you said you was fighting Devin Haney, no matter what Bob said, how he acted about how he didn't want that fight to happen, somebody would have took that venue just because of the damn cachet of that fight. You got Devin Haney that's been calling out Lomachenko. You got Teofimo who beat Lomachenko. You got Devin Haney who's got the belt that Lomachenko vacated because he didn't want to fight him. What up? You know what I'm saying? And then you got Teofimo saying I'm undisputed in that belt you got ain't mean that. That'd have been a clash for everything. They'd have took the marketing from y'all. Whatever marketing y'all have done on your own, they'd have took from y'all and jumped right with it. But what did y'all do? What did you do, Tio? Nigga, you Gregory Hines around motherfucking. You Gregory Hines tap dance around motherfucking. You Sandman tap dance around motherfucking. You P. Diddy tap dance around that Devin Haney fight. Until you said I'm gonna fight Cambosis. And then you seen that Cambosis wasn't gonna be no pushover. And now you looking for what it could be, and you couldn't get no venue in the States. Now you screaming that you wanted a venue. You screaming at first, and bring it back. At first, you were screaming that you wanted a venue in Australia because you thought you could just whoop Cambosis, and then it would just be what it is. Feel what I'm saying? What you thought it fucking was. You would go over there, take all his fans, whoop him, come back, and then be the man. What happened? What happened? I'm gonna tell you what fucking happened. You seen that boy, George Ferocious Cambosis?
Hey, Dad, you should play it, T.
Really, it's really ferocious. I'm on Facebook too. They're gonna cut it. I have to get my disclaimer act first. I get certified with that, and then we on the rock on a different level. Yeah, you need all that. I'm professional now, babe. This is not just for fun. This ain't regular Instagram vibe high. Real shit. My shit is going out to the masses.
I don't even know about it.
See? Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I'm going out to the masses. I can go on Twitter live.
Oh Lord.
I only have a Twitter page. I can go on Twitter live. But you saying that George Roses Cambosis wasn't no pushover, and you're gonna be fighting his home country in front of all them people. They just ain't gonna let him lose. You might knock him out or embarrass him, drop him a few times. You and your dad don't see that happen. So now that big fight that you wanted, that you was avoiding Devin Haney over, you talking about I don't want to fight in Australia because I don't feel it's gonna be a fair fight. That's the fight that you wanted over Devin Haney in the States. Fuck. Now that Bob done blocked you because you didn't take the fight you should have took, which is Devin Haney, which Bob probably been mad about, but he might have been like, all right, if y'all market this right and make me money, you know what I'm saying? I'll shut up and eat it. But you didn't. You didn't. Now you got to come back, resign, restructure your contract, and fight Lomo. You don't make no sense to me, bro. Maybe you should have been born down south, so you've been able to know that Honduran, being Honduran and raised in the south, you've been humble and hungry, and because right now all you trying to do is get the fame, and I stopped talking about you because you was being a goofball, pure goofball, straight like goofball. Pure goofball you were. Got no love for you, bro. I used to love you. You know what I'm saying? Now, you just a non motherfucker holding the belt. You looking like a gatekeeper for the real ferocious and hungry. And it's hard. And I don't even want to say that because me and Big Bro was just talking, and we was like, you know, if Richard Comey, if you know what I'm saying, if he is talking about, let's talk to Richard Comey, Devin Haney, and if Richard Comey, you know, fuck around and can catch Devin, it might change the whole complexion of everything. And yeah, you did knock Richard Comey out in the first round because both of y'all, there's two knockout punches, two heavy hitters. It's bound to be fireworks, and the fireworks in the first round, and you put him to sleep. Yes, you did. But if Devin Haney go out there and he's able to keep his goddamn left up and protect his chin and technically dissect Richard Comey, like there's nothing else like that puts you in a bind because you're either going to have to fight Lomo or Devin because Lomo just dissected the guy who gave you problems, knocked him out, or stopped him. And if Devin can, you know, like I think like he has the potential to, you know, technically make Comey look like he needs to retire, then there's nowhere for you to go. You're gonna have to fight one or the other. There's nowhere to go. Bird and Jojo Diaz is doing the same shit you doing, but he's the underdog. You the champ. That shit don't make no sense. You look stupid. Which leads me into this segue, right? About that's why I think boxing needs they need a commission, a board, something. That's they need people that's like, well, you know, I know a little bit about boxing, but the shit that you're trying to do, we ain't about to let this shit go on, man. Boxing needs Yo, Pee Wee, I'm gonna hit you. It's been yo, bro. It's been a rough. It was a rough weekend. So probably come tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm gonna hit you up about that job you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And me and my bro, we're gonna take care of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna tell you in the inbox, but it's been a long weekend, so I'm gonna hit you up. But yeah, boxing needs a whole sanctioning body. You feel me? It needs a whole. It needs a sanctioning body over the sanctioning bodies for the belts because there's just so much shit that can happen. That you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's an individual sport. There's nobody be like, hold on, I want to took that deal. It's on your team. You feel me? Unless the motherfucker's in a weight class 2 sizes over you, I'm lying. Hold on, wait. Let's say you fight at 135. Unless the nigga that's on your team that has like a same type of prestige as you, unless he's fighting at like 154, 160, he could be a possible opponent in a few years. So he really ain't on your team. So if you was to take a deal and he'd be like, if you was going for a deal and he'd be like, yo, they blah, blah. He'd be like, yo, I wouldn't take that deal. You don't have that like you have in basketball, football, baseball, soccer, hockey, fucking whatever, Olympics, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're on a team. In boxing, you don't know if like your trainer's trying to make sure you get paid, your cut man, your fucking your sparring partners, you know what I'm saying, the promoter. You got four different entities trying to make sure they get paid. So they'll tell you, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you got to break down. You get this, but you got to pay us that. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody there to be like, and even family could, like, listen, go watch the movie The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg and what's the guy that played Batman? I forget his damn name. You know what I'm saying? But go watch that movie. Go watch that movie and you will learn how how a boxer's treated. You know what I'm saying? You will learn like excuse me, that's what I'm looking for right there. Good old belts right there. Doesn't matter. All right, let me make sure I let you know this in boxing. Race, color, person, prestige. I'm not gonna say prestige. I'm gonna say how good of a person you are, how bad of a person you are. If you're truthful or if you're a stone cold liar. If you all you know is cap. Cap is your middle name. That doesn't matter in boxing. All that matters in boxing is who can make me the most green. If you people want to know why Adrian Broner doesn't have to work his ass off to be the best he can be and still make the same amount of money as everybody else, is captivity. I mean, he can captivate your attention. So if there's a bunch of people that's in one circle, you're in captivity, he can captivate your attention to make you think that you're either gonna hate them or you're gonna love them. But in between, if the hate and the love, you're gonna pay. And that's why Adrian Broner is one. So race and color means nothing in boxing. It's about what can you deliver. Can you deliver? You feel me? So for me trying to explain to y'all everything that I just came to the big word I just gave y'all, deliver. Can you deliver? We not about to get this, like, the only way we get this Bud Crawford, Sean Porter fight is if Sean Porter grabs his nuts with both hands and says, I'm gonna take the purse bid. If he does not do that, you don't get anything. We get absolutely positively. All we get is Bud, Bud on another fight, no competition, or we get other fans who be like, we get the top ranked fans who be like, they scared of Bud, they don't want to fight Bud. Look, the man was ordered to fight Bud, and he pulled out of the fight. Like, we go back. Yo, and shout out to my daughter, bro. Word. You know what I'm saying? My oldest. You know what I'm saying? This blunt lasted a long time. Ain't no bullshit weed right there either. That's some good shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rolled this one that's sitting right here. I don't know if you can see it. You know what I'm saying? They had a band-aid, had to put some on it, you know what I'm saying? But well fit, you know what I'm saying? But she just rolled out. That motherfucker, I think that bitch burned down in 20 minutes. Everybody can't do that. Hold on. I know the cold one. You grab it real fast. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay tuned. Oh shit. Okay. So, and I am back. Yeah, shout out to my daughter. So we go to this big old this fight that could be pay-per-view, but are they gonna build it from both sides? Like, let me explain something to y'all. How you build a fight? How you make a mega fight? Right? Top rank and um I say Showtime and Mayweather Promotion with Al Heyman as an advisor. Shit, hold on. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, with Showtime and Al Heyman as an advisor, because I want y'all to know that basically, like, Top Rank was always doing business with ESPN, but they did business with HBO too. You know that. De La Hoya and Golden Boy, they basically had the big contract with HBO. So when Floyd went to HBO, because he was fighting on HBO, basically as a free agent. All those 24/7 that you saw and shit like that, like, that's Floyd. That's all. That's Floyd is giving it to us, like, raw and uncut. And those are the best 24/7, because you can look at all the 24/7s that you want. The best ones are when Floyd Mayweather are on. Everybody else, you're like. So anyway, so when Floyd announced that he was no longer affiliated with HBO, hell yeah, and the what's it called? The fillets, make word, get it pop. And when he said he was no longer affiliated with HBO anymore, and he on that rant about how foul they were and how they won't give him a contract. People were like, damn, he fighting HBO his whole career, and they not giving him nothing. And when he said he was on the Showtime, and it wasn't just Showtime, it was CBS. And when they gave him $200 million up front, that made you think right there. They gave him $200 million up front. I just want y'all to think how much money that Showtime has made off of All Access, because All Access is basically created from the money team. Because you don't, All Access, like when you watch All Access, what are the good ones? If it's not Adrian Broner or Deontay Wilder, All Access is only good when Mayweather's up there. How much money do you think he made them back on views just All Access? See, like Floyd's professional boxing career is over. So I'm gonna get y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm gonna see right now if he got time. Hold on. Because he could be busy. He on vacation. He got the babies. I'm gonna see real quick. 10 minutes. They give me 10 minutes real quick.
Please leave your message for Tracy.
All right, so he busy right now. He can't right now. You know what I'm saying? Eric, like, I kind of jumped on at a time where everybody can. But let me get y'all this is smoke session. You feel me? This is smoke session. But Big Bro told me I had to do this show real quick. You know the fucking vibes, man. So I'm gonna give you the sauce real quick on the session. I'm gonna give you a little bit. I'm gonna give you a lot of sauce real quick on the session. Okay. Take a drink real quick. Floyd Mayweather, so smart that he knew he could make Whoa, what just happened? Okay. Oh my God. Yo, bro. They done it to me. Okay, y'all gotta listen. Stay tuned. They try to just black me out. Stay tuned. They watching. I might play some whole record. Watch. Listen. Floyd Mayweather knew when they gave him that $200 million plus everything he asked for in that deal, that he had to deliver. So Floyd went out and he was the villain. He was the villain he was supposed to be. He was the anti-hero when he needed to be. And let's see. The Robert Guerrero fight, Floyd was he was the hero. Because let's be real, all this Robert Guerrero, he's this God and fearing and all this and humbling. Who was the one who got caught with the gun in his bag? Floyd ain't got no gun in his bag. Floyd security got a gun and they licensed to carry. Robert Guerrero got a gun in his bag. Flying to New York. He the one who got arrested. He the one who got in trouble. You feel me? and sold all of that. The Cotto fight, I mean, the Cotto was on 24/7, but the Guerrero, the Madonna, the Berto, the Canelo, like, you know what I'm saying? Floyd sold everything for us. You know what I'm saying? He sold it for us. He gave you, like, you go back and watch those shits, and then Floyd, and then the views on the fight, like Floyd gets, he gets the purse and he gets the pay-per-view. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't get the venue draw, or he gets a small. Who wants that? Who? Which one? Who's outside? These niggas going to pay me in bud. What the hell? This shit's $20. This is $2. This is $3 a piece. What the fuck I make a profit? $2 to get another one, and $2 for me to goddamn have money in my pocket. Look, anyway. I don't know what he gets off the venue, but he said he gets 100 of the pay-per-view sales because he sells the fight, and he gets the purse that you give him. You feel what I'm saying? A Floyd Mayweather fight has Denzel Washington, Charles Barkley, Mike Jordan, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Diddy, Usher, Wesley Snipes, whatever fucking actor, entertainer, billionaire, Warren Buffett, you won't even, whatever, they're at a Floyd Mayweather fight. So the press box and the close-up shit where you get seen on camera, like Showtime make their money back. They able to, like, all right, Floyd, here you go. And then Floyd doesn't get paid off of the people who couldn't see the fight up front. When they show it on Showtime 2 weeks later, and people are craving for it, and they like, it's on the Mayweather fight, and then you check the views, and they show it on Friday night, and then they show it all day Saturday, check the views, and they show it again Sunday evening when ain't nobody doing nothing. You check that weekend, they made their money back on the views. That's what these boxers can't do. Other than Canelo, because how Floyd said, when people were like, Floyd, why are you fighting all of these Hispanic fighters? Puerto Rican, Mexican, Honduran, Venezuelan, or Filipino. Like, why are you fighting these fighters? Haitian, African, you know what I'm saying? Jamaican. Why are you fighting these fighters? Because they have a country behind them. I'm known worldwide. I got the hood behind me in the beginning. Now y'all follow me and y'all be my fans and be just as loud as they fans. Can you do that? That's what Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. was able to fucking do. And he captivated and he brought your attention to him. A little small boy from Michigan. Huh? Take the bite. What are you going to get a drink? Huh? Look underneath the sink, baby. Exactly. Put one in the refrigerator. So that's what he was able to do to captivate, to become money. See, pretty boy, motherfuckers need, this is what you need to do. You need to type in Floyd Mayweather Jr. No. Type in Floyd Mayweather fights in order. Click on the first one. Skip over the guy talking. Right? Go to the first fight and just watch. And that man has earned what he's talking about. You motherfuckers have not earned. Like, you trying to figure out why motherfuckers can't make what Floyd making, because they ain't Floyd. They ain't went. You gotta go through the fire, the struggle. Floyd fought 7 times in 1 year. I want you to smoke that over. I'm gonna copyright that. Floyd fought 7 times in 1 year. Smoke that over, people. 7. Fought 7 times in 1 year. Everybody fights bums. He got 7. If you say they 7 bums, he got 7 bums out the way in 1 year. Who else is doing that? And it was all on TV because he had star power. So he built his reputation on, and he got rid of, I think he got rid of all 7 bums. So instead of just drawing out the bums, people calling for your fight, when they wasn't calling for him, he was out there giving them the business. 7 bums, 1 year. So when it comes to trying to captivate the people, you people can't. These new boxers, let me say it this way. Nobody's figured out how to snatch the people. None of these young boxers, or how you say, underrated, undernamed. Nobody's figured out a way to grab the masses and then have all of them pull up for a fight and give them a show when it's a fight that they know that's a good fight. They know you're not beating up a guy that you're like, you know what I'm saying? You're beating up a guy probably like me. And you know what I'm saying? You're giving me $70,000 and I'm gonna end up with 40,000 plus what I'm gonna go end up working with. So you know what I'm saying? You just gave me a come up. You're not fighting a guy that trains to do this every day for his life. This is his livelihood. Training a plumber, painter. You know what I'm saying? A cable technician. You beating up a motherfucker that works at Verizon. Babe, Jack. Yeah. Dump that for me. You know what I'm saying? It's documented already that Roy Jones beat up a New York City cop. Fuck out of here. Appreciate it, but what the fuck was he doing in the ring with Roy Jones Jr.? You know what I'm saying? So that's just to let you know what sometimes the talent level be at. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it. You know what I'm saying? My daughter said she play T.I. song. I ain't playing T.I. song. What you gonna get? I'm gonna give you T.I. tilt on the hat. So, like, it's already been exposed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like Floyd called out all the big names. All the niggas ducked them. So they go one thing. And then when the big name actually accepted, Floyd won. And if you felt like Floyd lost that fight, he ran it back with them. Only twice. If you felt like Floyd lost that Castillo fight, he ran it back with Castillo and spanked him. If you felt like Floyd lost the McDonald fight, he ran it back with him and spanked him. Only people who can say that is the greats, the old heads, and he's one of those. So when people say he fucked the game up, no, he didn't. He gave you the blueprint, but you motherfuckers just don't want to put the work in. He put the work in, man. When y'all look at LB, when y'all niggas look at Leonard LB talking all that shit, make sure you listen to what I just said. Floyd Mayweather fights in order. You'll go back and see when Jeff Mayweather wasn't the second trainer or the other guy, it was Leonard Ellaby. So Leonard Ellaby been there for the longest, so he know. Like he just ain't talking. He been there. He seen the real deal. He been through the fire, negotiations, all that shit with niggas. So I fuck with Leonard Ellaby. He done took punches in the ring from Floyd holding that bag and shit. You know what I'm saying? Putting that waist trainer on, that weight trainer on for Floyd to get body shots. So I say that to say this. It is not Floyd Mayweather's fault that these fighters can't find a way to make money. They get the money he was getting. They get a third of the money he was getting. You have to sell yourself. Like right now, what are you fighters doing? You should be doing something memorable. So the public will be like, yo, I want to see him either get his ass whooped or I want to see him. I gotta pay to see him fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it, man. So you got to figure out what are you doing that's not illegal and get you in trouble. And then again, the strip club incidents and the baby mama shits. Floyd was seen as a bad boy. So he played on the bad boy image until you could bring in all access, and you can see that he's just a humble father. You know what I'm saying? By the time you figure that out, you're so captivated by the people who wanted to see him lose, wanted to see him win. So people who wanted to see him lose, you know, some of them, they still want to see him lose, just to see him lose. So that man captivated some shit that people just can't understand, man. So, you know, these new fighters, these promoters, and they be like, oh, Floyd fucking the game up. Listen, man, you have shock value. You have to make people change. You have to make it. You have to change the game. And the fighter I seen that had it, the latest fighter that had the chance to change the game was Teofimo Lopez, and he did change the game. So that's where we at with it. At the end of the broadcast in a second. You know what I'm saying? Rocking out to my man Wood Peoples. We see what we gonna rock, you know what I'm saying? I want to play something different, but we're gonna play this joint right here. I love this joint right here. So this is what we're gonna play. What the fuck? Now let me play the goddamn song. Man, I'm playing.
Same supreme mode, we say the same, and you gotta find your money, can't lock your mind, no good. Be the other girls inside and then I pray the angels that you living in the sky now. Same thing to make you laugh or make you cry now. I look to God now, I'll never put my eyes down, even though the freedom I possess is in my mind now. What's freedom when you ain't got a home? Well, in a sense, I guess you're free to roam. I guess you're free to speak your mind and leave the planet if each your zone. There's my choice if I shall leave your throne. Never, I'm too clever, I do better. I'm free spoken and breathe freely through the weed smoking. Free your mind and exhaust with the cause that is free. Oh shit, I mean, I'm all shit is free. Constant, man. Damn. So many children that need cloaked in and real power of a priest. Hoping to understand the American dream with the elite. Johnson is black dollars, nigga, these frozen, man. Break the lane, I'm trying to make a name. But my shit don't tell me by my brain. I'm searching for my ironic how we hustle for the same. But get bracelets for trying to get a chain, and they wanna take up. Definition of insane. Supreme world, we stay the same. And you gotta find your money, can't lock your mind. No live free, the other guys inside and then I pray angels that you living in the sky now. Same thing to make you laugh or make you cry now. I look the guy now, never put my eyes down, even though the freedom I possess is in my mind now. Now, what's freedom without the will to choose? It costs the will, but yet it's free to lose. I guess you're free to speak the news and hear the rules from what the deep confused. I want to see it, we can leave it too. I know it's hard for monopoly, you want the boss. A revolutionary southern high. They free the slaves, but they really free the ways that we fall apart. Till we see the days we can always watch. Right? So many people that seek knowledge, and we're alone on free college. To understand that you ain't the finances until you need dollars. The is for you to get me doctors free. Alright, I gotta do something with that right there. I think I do. Cause I like it, it sounds so smooth, but I don't I ain't really. I'm trying to make a name, but my sick thoughts got me by my brain. I'm searching for my ironic how we hustle for the same bucket bracelets. We're trying to get a chain and they want to take off. Definition of insane is repeating, but we always stay the same. And you're gonna find your body can't lock your mind and live freely under God. Design and then break the lane. I'm trying to make a name, but my sick thoughts got me by my brain. I'm searching for my ironic how we hustle for the same bucket bracelets. We're trying to get a chain and they want to take off. Definition of insane is repeating, but we always stay the same. And you gotta find your heart and can't lock your mind and live freely under God's design. And then
So, this has been another edition of Smoke Session. I'm about to end the session off with You Already Know.
Nigga, you already know. You don't even watch, nigga. Nigga, you already know. Cocaine dreams and broke nightmares. Bitch, I'm strapped, we don't fight fit. Used to wonder why God put us in. Born poor, mama used to shed tears. Sugar water and mayonnaise sandwiches. Hard-headed, mama couldn't handle us. The other kids made fun of my clothes until I hit the block, moving them hoes, nigga, that's all we know. 611 class, they call me slow. I'm something like C4, I'm ready to blow. Black Boston George, nigga, I know blow. And I ain't selling no re-up, I'm moving it slow. Trap house jumping like the Greek freak. I've been up for a few days with no sleep. Staying close for a few days, I'm trying to eat. Stepping on the bougie ass bitches that couldn't speak. You already know, nigga, you already know. You already know, nigga, you already know. You already know what it's in for, just read up, already need more. You already know what it's hitting for, trap house fees, so some crack on the floor. You already know what it's hitting for, cooking up coke in the mayonnaise jar. You already know, nigga, you already know. Time is money and I can't afford to waste a second. Life is but a gift, but death is present as I raise the weapon. I ain't a stripping cat, lock it on your back block, alternate the commands and risk it with the crack rock. I'm trying to pull a fist into the trap spot, trying to hit it from Dan and listen to the have-nots. The game right after my last drop, only other animal that's false here is the mascot. And pass high. Clicking on paper, clipping a padlock, lazy shit that a ragtime. 80s baby, I'm razor shave and sipped in the last cop. Not all for some portions of fish and hash brown. Last op big, glowing like a stash box, bugging with this little bit of green like a grasshopper. Purse was small, but a bag proper. She was open with no edges from the door, but she had not. You already know, nigga, you already know. You already know, nigga, you already know. You already know what it's in for, just read up, already